Hey
Hey guys,
guys, welcome back to another episode of
life
Oops.
outside of social media. I feel like we can never get it
Like a good
right.
intro.
Yeah, like a good intro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But for today's episode, what are we talking about? Tell them.
something juicy. We're going to be talking about cheating, life after cheating, or
Moving on, how to move
yeah.
on, how to heal. We're just gonna be like talking, basically.
Okay, we're going to give y'all some tea and we're also going to give you some advice. And don't be looking at my fupa because y'all, it's a little hot down here because Pamela's
I don't
always
know why
cold.
it's so cold. It was so
Maybe
cold
you're
here.
anemic.
I'm not. I used to always say, if my friends are watching this, I literally always used to say that I'm anemic, but then I actually went to get tested and I'm not.
And that's crazy because I kind of am. Well, maybe I'm not no more because I've been taking a lot of vitamins. I feel like I'm always going first.
Like, where should I start? Cause it's a lot.
Wow. Honestly, I could say the same. Like, where should
Yeah,
I
like
start?
where should
Because,
we start? Like
like, because
how it first
it was
started.
like, I want to say, well, I don't mean to interrupt you. So, it's about, let me see, 15 years of trauma.
Mine
That's a
was
lot.
like what, 2, 3,
Yeah, or yeah.
kinda, yeah.
And
Like here and there.
yeah, and that's why I always tell you, like,
Yeah, guys. Back then, like she would always tell me to leave him, and she always wished me the best, and she gave me really, really good advice, but I just never really
listen.
yeah, I never really took it in. Like she would tell me and then it'll come out the other year. And I'll be back with him like the next hour. No,
With
but
her
for
iPad.
oh yeah, that's a good story time. Story time?
Yeah, it's your story time. So, just so y'all know, because a lot of y'all like always have questions about, because her baby daddy is my son. I do not judge. I am completely biased. That is her truth. She is speaking her truth, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell her what to say and what not to say because that's her life. It happened to her. So I can't say anything. Just be here. And at the end of the day, like, I don't take sides because when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. That's just that.
Yeah. She's always been like that. She never is the type to, take sides. If you're wrong,
Hmm.
she's literally gonna tell you like you're wrong.
Even when we weren't talking,
Yeah.
like, remember when we weren't talking because of that whole scandal on TikTok, the TikTok scandal?
Yeah.
That should be a title, the TikTok
TikToks,
scandal, sister-in-law scandal.
yeah. Ooh,
Yeah. Um,
you can write it down whenever you.
yeah. I never um so my son and her, they tell each other everything. Even though they like be going to war and stuff, they still tell each other everything. So whenever we weren't talking, I would never like sit there and be like, "Oh, son, go talk to someone else," like, or f her, like f or whatever.
Yeah.
I never did that because the whole time, like, I was like really sad and missing Pamela. Like, I never stopped like loving her. So I was like not gonna switch up on her because I already knew, like, in my heart, I said one day we will probably talk again. um, but anyways, that's like a whole nother video.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
So
whole other
yeah, so
episode.
I'm just kind of giving y'all like a little, so in case y'all are wondering like why she's talking about, you know, her son.
There's like a funny story, but it's kind of embarrassing too because it's like I don't
Yeah.
know what I was thinking. Like whenever I do dumb stuff when it comes to like men or like I guess her son, after everything happens, I'm like, damn, like I really just did all
Crashed
that.
out.
Yeah, like I'm disappointed. I be trying so hard not to, but it's kind of hard.
I know.
But yeah,
I feel like we're so alike. Like it's so, like, I cannot stop saying this. Like, it's so crazy how, like, I feel like we live similar lives, and
yeah,
it's crazy because she's so young. Like, I mean, well, I guess it should be the other way around. Like, I'm so old, I shouldn't be, not that I'm so old, but I'm much older, so I shouldn't be dealing with drama or cheating or any kind of mess like that from a man because I'm old enough to know better. But it's backwards. When I was younger, I never dealt with that. She's dealing
Mhm.
with that while she's younger, which I do not wish that on anybody, not even my enemies. Like I don't even have enemies, but if I did, like I still wouldn't wish that kind of like heartache on them. Breakup or cheating or any kind of heartache, it's literally the same feeling as when you lose someone. You get those same emotions and feelings as of when someone dies.
Kind of glad that, like, I went through that and stuff like that, because now that, like, I'm done with it, I feel like my expectations for men are like higher, like I would not
Yeah.
put up with shit like that no more. Like the stuff that, like, me and her son went through, and the stuff he did is just like I'm not going for that no more when it comes to like any other man, or like my future relationships if I ever have one. Like I'm not, like, no, like, no.
Yeah, and then it's like she's, young and beautiful, so she still has a whole life ahead of her to be able
Yeah,
to, if she's gonna move on or I don't know, whatever, work things
I
out with
want
him.
a
I
husband.
don't know, like whatever. I don't know what they got going on. I don't like to get into that because that's not my business. But you know what I mean. Like whatever it is that she chooses, I'm gonna support her regardless because as a woman and as someone who's been through that, and I know how horrible it feels and how much trauma it causes, like I would, wish her the best, whatever route she does. She has to do what's best for her emotionally and physically and all that good stuff. I guess it's a better that she went through it now than later because I didn't go through that whenever I was younger. Like I didn't get cheated on when I was younger. I was like I did not care about anybody. Like I never crashed out over a man. Like, you were not gonna catch me doing that. But
I feel
whenever,
like that's how I am now. Like
so
now, I would not be doing all that extra stuff that I used to do back then. I feel like it's just like such a waste of time and energy. Like, why are you doing all that for a person
mhm,
that doesn't even care about you for real? Like, they don't care. If they care, you wouldn't even be having to crash out anyways. You know?
yeah, and that's how I feel too. Like I feel like that now, but this is crazy because I was crashing out even. Well, I'm still in my 30s, but when I was in my early 30s and all my 20s, I literally crashed out over the same person. So it was like my baby's dad, which was my
Yeah.
husband. Um, I did a lot of crashing out
I
over
feel
him.
like your situation is a little more like valid though, because that's literally your husband. Like y'all actually got married.
No, but I was crashing out way before we got married. Like
Oh,
yeah,
I thought you'd been married like whenever you were doing that.
no, girl, we just had kids, so
Mm,
we had kids together, and I just was, I don't know, like I was just so dumb. And
yeah.
now that I think about it, I'm like, what? Why? Oh my god, like no way you did that, girl. Like no fucking way. And I don't mean to cuss because I know I said I was gonna stop cussing, but I was just like,
What's like the worst thing you did? Like the top worst, you're like, damn, like that was kind of fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. Or
oh,
you don't, or like you don't feel like that.
I don't, you're right. I don't feel like I feel like everything I did was valid. But like if you want to know the worst thing I did was I ran my car through
I already know.
I ran, I ran my whole car through his gate cuz he wouldn't open the gate and he had a bitch in there. Okay,
Mhm.
let me stop. Iris, stop. We're just doing a story time, okay?
Yeah,
So I
just.
ran it through his gate and then I ran it through his garage.
She don't play.
Cause I was
She said
like,
you gonna open the gate one way or another way.
I was just like, if you ain't coming out, I'm coming in. So
Literally.
that was my beautiful car, my Charger.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I remember the charge.
yeah, but I was not thinking, y'all. Like I was I don't know, like I can't explain it to y'all. Like I don't know. And now that I think about it, I'm like, Iris, now why would you do that? Why would you do that to your car, girl? And then he fixed it for me.
Mm,
Mm,
as he should.
as he should. If y'all are wondering why did I stay and put up with that for so many years, because that was a lot of years to deal with
Yeah,
somebody, a
let's
cheater.
talk about that because I kind of did stay after like I got cheated on and stuff like that. But how do you feel? Like I
I
feel
feel
like
like you cut it off soon enough because you're still
yeah,
really,
like
you're barely 21.
so I did put up with a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
especially when we were younger. I mean, we were younger in high
Mhm.
school, so we did do like a lot of stupid stuff.
So my biggest advice to you is do not ever lose yourself over a man. A man is never worth it.
I just feel like if you're so worried about a man, you're not busy enough.
That's good. But I
I've
also,
always seen that.
yeah, like whenever you are going through a breakup, a lot of girls always want to like move on to the next or something like that. I will advise you to let yourself feel whatever grief you're going to feel from that heartache, breakup, whatever the situation is. And then, focus on yourself, like focus on leveling up yourself and getting your life in order so that you can attract that,
Better.
yeah, that
Yeah.
man, that dream man for you. You're gonna attract what you are. Even if you say, like, I'm so beautiful, I want a rich man or whatever, you're gonna attract what you are. And if you are not in your rich girl mindset or era or girl boss, hustler, whatever, then you're not going to attract that. You're going to attract whatever you are. That I can say. Whenever I left him, like I left with nothing, absolutely nothing. I was not smart about the money he gave me. I just didn't see like us, I didn't see a future without him, which is so crazy. Like, I just didn't see my life going on without him. I thought I was going to die. Like, that was the end of my world. Um,
You thought you were gonna die without him?
yeah, like remember I would call you crying and telling you like I just don't even want to, like I would feel like I didn't even want to live, but it was just like I think it was because it was coming from a place of me not loving myself and valuing myself, and I just felt like I couldn't find love. Like I would meet men, but I never liked them. There was always something I didn't like. I was like, ew, 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 ew. But it's because I think it was like I was seeing myself in them. Like I didn't have my shit together. I was grown and like had nothing. Well, yeah, I had an education, but like I was not on my money. Like I did not have it together. Not no money put up. Like I wasn't living a luxury lifestyle, nothing, like just absolutely nothing. And then I had to go through a lot and a lot of pain to really just see like, hey, I don't want to live like this and I don't want to depend on no man or meet a man, my dream man. I just want to become the best version of me. I want to be a boss. I want to have money. I want to just do everything that I ever dreamed of when I was little. And I just started working towards that. And then money started coming in and my life started upgrading and getting better. And then I started attracting men who actually have their shit together and wanted to like settle down and just do all these things for me. But then I just didn't want to be with them because I was just like, no, I'm still working on me. I choose me. I love myself more. And I don't want to be trapped to no, or I don't want to be like tied down to nobody. I'm going to get myself together because I'm just getting older and older. And like, I'm just not, I don't have another relationship in me. That was like the one and only bad relationship I had in me.
I do want to add that I feel like whoever's watching this, if you're feeling like stuck in a relationship or like you're feeling like, oh my god, I can't leave him, like I love him, because I felt like that before. Trust me, like I love him so much, like if he keeps telling you that he's gonna change, and then you obviously see that he doesn't change after like however many chances you give him. I feel like a big part of that is because of comfort. I feel like you get so comfortable with somebody that it's like you're just so comfortable, you know? Like
Mhm.
it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like comfort. Like don't let the comfort because you know them for so long and y'all been through so much like make y'all stay. Like if you know that he's not doing enough for you, or if he's like abusing you, or if he's like cheating on you, disrespecting you, like even in the smallest ways, like you shouldn't be putting up with that. Like
Mhm.
your man or whoever your husband is should be respecting you and just, you know. But I feel like comfort comes like a long way. Cause I mean, when it's like where your son, like I feel really comfortable with him. Cause I mean I've known him for so long, and plus we have a
Mhm.
kid now. So like I'm just so comfortable with him. Like so yeah, that's low key why I keep going back.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
What?
It just like the whole situation that you're speaking on, because it's kind of sad, and I know from experience. So
Yeah.
I feel you like on that. Um, I kept going back to like my ex cheated on me time and time again, and I want to mind you of this, if you're going through a situation similar like that. um it's never, don't ever beat yourself up about it and be like, oh my god, it's me. Or you don't ever feel
Yeah.
like you have to change something about yourself or it's you. Men don't give a damn. You
I
can be
know.
the prettiest, most beautiful, thick, sexy body,
And they still
skinny
gonna cheat.
body, and they're still gonna cheat. If they are a cheater, it is something wrong with them internally. They don't know how to value a good thing, so they're just going to cheat. Like that's just it. And it doesn't have nothing to do with
I
your
heard
looks.
that supposedly like all men cheat.
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
low key, I believe that. Like, I low key feel like at least not every man, but like most majority of the men cheat.
Maybe
Even if they're married, they're whatever their situation is, like they're gonna cheat.
there has to be a man out there in the world who's not gonna cheat.
Shit, where he at? Cause I need that.
I do too, girl. So
No, but what was I
so
gonna
you're gonna get the son and I'm gonna get the daddy, because
say? Girl,
we're gonna check that credit score. um
does stuff like that matter to you?
yes, girl. Like I don't want no man with no bad credit.
Like
Like
a 200 credit?
no, no. He better do something about that. No, he needs to have good credit, because I'm gonna need him to co-sign for my car, because we can't both have bad credit. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't have bad credit. Y'all, I definitely don't date a man who doesn't have a bank account. I don't care by any
Who?
means.
My
Like,
man doesn't have a bank account.
girl, you'll be surprised.
Like a bank card.
Yeah, like a bank
Like
account with
he
money
keeps
in
his
it.
cash.
Yeah,
Mm.
I wouldn't like no, cause no, I'm gonna need some financial security around here.
If you are going through a breakup and stuff like that, I do recommend to like stay productive. I feel like that does keep your mind a lot, like your mind away from everything that's going on. Like you shouldn't be in bed rotting. I mean, if it's the first day, then it's understandable, right? Cause like it
Like,
just
yeah, like
happened.
you're gonna grieve, you're gonna go
Yeah,
through it. It could literally
but
be a
don't
couple of
stay
weeks,
there.
but don't,
Don't stay
girl,
depressed.
nah,
Like
get up
yeah, cause
and
I'm
make
not gonna
some
lie, I
shake
used to be like that. Like my parents always told me, like I used to literally just stay in my room and just be fucking sad all day, not doing shit. And I'm just like, bro, like, why am I wasting like my time and my whole day, like, just being sad?
over a man
Yeah, like
who
over a
isn't.
man that doesn't even care at that. Like
Yeah.
that's like that should be like real. Like,
And y'all, just to, because I know this is just so weird, because I know, because it's your, my son, and I know that that's who you're talking about. But we did not teach him that. I never taught him that. Like I've always told him like to respect his girlfriend, to be faithful, to be loyal. And I will always tell him like you wouldn't like for somebody to do that to you. Like don't ever do that. And then another thing, life will whoop your ass sometimes. Like life will get you. So don't do what you don't want done to you, because it will get you, and sometimes in the ways that you don't even think. Like it will probably, you if you he I like I would tell him, one day you're gonna have a daughter, and you would not like someone to do this to your daughter, and your daughter to be the one sad and crying over her boyfriend. Like you're gonna be so mad. Like don't do that to someone. If you don't want to be with someone, just don't be with them. Like it does not hurt to be honest. Like it does not. But I mean, you can only tell them so much and try to teach them, but at the end of the day, we're all human, we're all individuals. So everyone's gonna do what they want to do, I feel.
I just feel like if a man wanted to, like, he would.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
true.
says that, and it's so true. Cause
Hmm.
like it's just so true. Like I don't know how to explain
It's
it.
so true because, and let me tell you something. Whenever you do move on, like if you are going through a breakup and that is your situation, and then you actually do move on and find somebody you like and you want to be with, and your ex comes back fighting him and starting a whole bunch of mess, don't mistake that for love. He just don't want nobody else to have you because he knows he
Yeah.
lost a good thing.
You
So,
know what always stuck in my mind? I have read or like I have seen it somewhere, maybe on TikTok because I'm always on TikTok. I feel I've seen like a little quote or something basically saying that like how do you want God to put new beginnings in your life if you keep going back to like the old stuff, you know?
mhm,
Like he probably is like testing you, like let's just say like he puts like this perfect dream man that you always wanted, and then let's say God tests you and makes your ex come back to see if you're still like I guess
stupid.
yeah. I didn't want to say that, but yeah,
Yeah.
if you're still dumb and you're like, oh, let me go back to my ex, like you can't expect for new beginnings and new stuff to come in if you keep going back to your past. Like you have to let it go.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And I did that for so many years. But
Me too.
honestly, well, I feel like the reason that I kept doing it, y'all, I grew up in a broken home. I didn't have my parents. My mom passed when I was 12. My dad just left us, and one day he just took off, and I was already older. I had Nathan, he was a baby. But it was just like, you know, it's just really sad. And I always said I want my kids to grow up with their mother and father together in a loving home. I want to be married. I wanted to give them a family. And that's a big reason why like I kept going back. I just didn't know how to let go. Like I didn't know
Yeah.
how to move on with my life with so many kids and just having them go through it, because my kids love their dad a lot. Like they're very close to him. They maybe now not so much, but back then they were super close to him. So I just hated to see that for them. And also, and I'll be honest with you guys, I also didn't want to see him with nobody else. I was like, I didn't want to see him with nobody else. I don't know why, but I didn't. But I was literally blocking my own blessing because it's not worth it. And at the end of the day, I just wasted more and more years of my life for nothing, because I'm still not with that man, because he's still a liar and a cheater. And I know that because not too long ago we ended up finding out he had like a girlfriend or whatever. And I'm like, dude, like did he I guess the girl claimed that they were together for months, and I didn't not we did not know she existed. Like I didn't know, the kids didn't know. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was still sleeping with him. So if Pamela, I know this is a little TMI, but even Pamela knows because I told her everything. So I had called her. I was so mad, so upset. He was like telling me like, what, I don't know what you're talking about. Like that's just my friend. Like I told you, like we're not even together. So he couldn't even tell me. And honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I cried because I felt so hurt, because I knew. I said, Iris, wake up. Do not do this to yourself. You know better now. So this is your own fault. And this is what you get for still messing around with this man and still whatever, you know? But I was doing it because I'm not going to lie. In my head, I was like thinking, well, what if we work things out? What if we get therapy? What if we go to church? What if we this, that, and the
It's
other?
always that what if. That's
Yeah,
always been on my mind too. Like what
yeah,
if?
what
Like
if? And then too, he was like telling me like, oh, I love you, like,
it's that gaslighting right
like
there.
we need to, we have kids together, like I'ma always love you, like that. And I'll be like, so you always love your first baby mama? And he's like, no, no, that's different, that. I ended up telling the girl, but she, I supposedly didn't believe me, which I was like, girl, what?
Girl, the girlfriend's never gonna
they they,
believe.
they don't.
They don't believe it because he's over here trying to gaslight her and gaslight you, telling y'all both basically the same thing, or like feel like whenever a girl's like done and they're like I'm done, like you reach like a point
To being done.
that you're just like you went through so much shit, like you're just fucking done, like I'm fed up with it, like well, I'm fucking done, like I don't know what else to say, like I'm done.
Yeah, Iris, you know better, girl. You're fucking way too grown. But it is what it is. I'm not mad. I don't have no, there's no hard feelings. Like, I don't hate my baby's dad, like, at all. Absolutely not. Like, I've even tried to co-parent with him. He's the one that like makes my life hard and doesn't want to co-parent. Like, he's always mad. Like, he hates me and I don't know why. And I laugh at him. Like, when I talk to him, I start laughing like like, why do you hate me so much? I just want to co-parent. I just want you to pay your child support and get your kids when you're supposed to, and that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. I even told him like, you can have that girl around the kids. I have no problem as long as she's respectful to my kids and nice to them. I really don't care. Like, it's whatever. Like, go ahead,
Yeah.
do you, cause I'ma do me. He's still being like very hateful. Like, he'll purposely not pay the child support so I could call him because he knows that's the only
So
time I'm gonna call him.
basically, he's just bitter.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he's really happy.
He's a bitter baby daddy. He's not trying to pay that child support. He's not trying to co-parent. He's not trying to get his kids. He just don't want to be a dad.
Yeah, and then I had to like make him, I'm like, no, you're getting these kids because baby, I'm about to have a hot girl summer. It's my turn. And then he was doing some shady stuff, man. And he was like texting me like, I'm sorry, like I'm sorry that I'm acting childish with you. Like, I just feel so much anger towards you, and I need to make peace and I can't. And I'm like,
Yeah. That's how you know he's not healed.
that's how you know he's not healed and he's not happy, because if
Yeah.
you were like, you would have just,
Y'all
you,
would be good right
yeah,
now.
we'd
Just
be good.
co-parenting.
Yeah, like co-parenting,
No
because
drama.
I really do feel like I'm healed. I really do feel like I'm healed because I don't cry no more, and I do feel very like in tune with myself, and I feel very happy, and I don't feel bitter, hateful, resentful. Like, he has the kids and right now, and I do not call him at all. Like, I don't call him private. I don't call him at all to be like, hey, what did the kids do? I don't make any excuses like at all. I don't look for him, nothing. Like, dude, you do you. This is your time with the kids, and when it's their time to come with me, then they'll come with me. I feel like I'm in a good place. Like,
Yeah.
I feel good about myself. I'm getting my body back. Like, what was like your worst crash out
Um,
the
his
window?
window.
And the grandma. Oh, let me shut up.
What?
I was gonna say his grandma was so mad.
Oh, she was mad. He was there
Yeah,
with his grandma like that.
yeah, she was mad.
She said, because I never asked him.
Girl, I think they watched this podcast, but
Girl, they're not gonna watch this. They don't even know English.
oh
Wait, do
no,
they?
yeah, but you never know who's watching it, and I love them, so I can't.
I'm like, I just want to know what his grandma said.
Well, she was just mad, saying like you were
Fun
causing
fact,
problems.
fun fact, his
I was
grandma,
like, oh my god,
fun fact, his grandma never liked me from the beginning.
no,
Cause I was, y'all
oh,
know why she didn't like me, y'all, which is
don't
so
even,
unserious.
do not,
Why?
don't talk bad about her, because they're gonna look at
I'm
this.
not talking bad about her. I'm just saying that I don't know if she likes me now. I really don't
Yeah,
talk
she
to
loves
her.
you. She's a good person.
She's a really, really good person. She helps a lot with Liam.
Yeah,
Like,
she loves, adores
yeah, I'm not
Liam.
saying nothing bad about her. I'm just saying that when we first met, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, guys. She just didn't like me because I was Salvadorian. Like, oh, mind you, they're Mexican and I'm Salvadorian. And then
Oh
when
my
her son
god.
told me that, I'm like, what? Because I'm Salvadorian? That's crazy. But I'm like, what's wrong with Salvadorians?
I don't know. I never, that was never like a thought. Like that never crossed my mind. I never felt like that.
But
That was
yeah,
never
so I
like an
guess the
issue.
window thing was, I guess, my biggest crash out. I think we had like broken up or something. This was years ago, and
And then when she broke the window, it was because she was Salvadorian.
no, I don't think his grandparents were there. It was just his dad and then his dad's girlfriend. And I didn't live with him then. I think I was pregnant, right? Yeah,
Hmm.
I think I was like barely getting pregnant,
I had
and
to take you home, remember?
yeah,
I had to go get her.
so
I was getting
I had
after my
pulled up in the
son.
Uber. I don't give a fuck. I be Ubering everywhere. So I have,
With her iPad.
yeah, I had put up in the Uber. I don't forgot why, like why I was mad. I know it's probably some like something. And then I go inside the house and I think I started like knocking on his door, I think. And then he opened it and we were just arguing. And his dad, I don't think he told me to get out, but basically like to stop because we were being pretty loud. And I was screaming because I was mad, you know?
Yeah. No, his dad won't. So her my baby's dad, he wouldn't never be like, Pamela, get out of here. Like he'll just try to like
Yeah, like he
be
was
like,
trying to like
he'll try to like,
separate us
yeah,
because
like
I
tell them
was,
to both calm down.
yeah. So
Don't do
then
that.
I had went
Yeah.
outside and then I was like, you know what? I was mad as fuck. I was like, Kim. And then I grabbed like a fucking rock from like the side of the house and I went boom. And then all you hear is like a big ass
He
like
was like,
glass.
Iris, come get Pamela, cause she's acting crazy. She's acting crazy. I was like, bro, what is she doing? Like she's not acting crazy.
Yeah,
Put
and
her on the
then
phone. She's outside being crazy. She broke the window. What is my mom gonna say? That was his dad. His dad,
Nate's dad.
Nate's dad. So,
Yeah, so then she came and I think I started throwing up before you came.
ooh.
Me.
Oh
I was
yeah.
throwing up a little bit because, mind you, I had literally woken up. Oh, I know why I was crashing out. Because I had, y'all, I'm like a whole FBI. I had hacked his Instagram. Not his Instagram. Well, I did hack his Instagram, but I had hacked his Snapchat. And then, I guess I was just going through or whatever. And then he still had the password for that Snapchat. So then, he posted like, "Oh, go follow me on my new Snapchat." He made a new Snapchat, so that's why I broke his window.
Oh wait, and you know what? That's another fun fact. We have that in common. I'm a whole FBI agent too. And another,
Oh yeah, I be
and if I don't know, I know to
yo.
call Pamela.
Like it was crazy because I had his, and he knows this because eventually like I told him I had his Instagram login for months. Like I would be logged into his Instagram for like months, and he never had a
That's what I'm
clue,
saying. We were so alike because
bro.
I did that to my baby
And it
daddy.
was one time I was showing him something on my phone, and like you get Instagram notifications, and then I was showing him something, and he gave me the phone back, and it was his group chat texting the phone, like the group chat. And I'm
Did
like,
you text back?
fuck. No, I was like, fuck. Like, I hope he didn't see like his group chat on my phone, because he would have known that I have his Instagram. But I guess he didn't because he didn't see anything. But I don't know how I got caught that I got his Instagram, and then he logged me out. So yeah, I never tried to log back in there.
But you want to know something funny? Pamela is an FBI agent because one time my baby's daddy we were supposedly working things out. Remember when he was at that club and you sent me that video?
Oh
She
yeah.
was like, "Is this your baby
Oh
daddy?" I was
yeah.
like, "What? What the fuck? What is his old ass doing in there?" Like, oh hell nah.
Yeah.
So me and him got into it. Like, we got into a big old fight because I was like, well, "You got no business." What was it at
I don't know.
that club, that bar?
Bar 53?
N-
5306?
No, it
53?
wasn't 5306. It was um
What
the
bar?
Sticky Promos bar.
Buena Vida?
No, the other one. I can't remember the name.
Sidebar.
It wasn't Sidebar.
Oh. was I? Clutch?
Not Clutch. Uh-uh. I forgot.
Siki? Sikai?
Was it that one? I feel like it was.
Or Fuegos?
No, it
I don't
wasn't.
know. I don't remember honestly.
Yeah,
I
but
had forgot
yeah,
about
but
that.
she sent it to me, and I was like, I was started crashing out again because I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
funny.
funny story times that are sad, funny, and embarrassing.
Now it's funny,
Now
but
it's funny, but
yeah,
back then it wasn't. It was
yeah.
super sad, and it was just sad that I wasted so many years. I'm so happy for you, Pamela, that you are still young and you have your whole life ahead of you and you have your
I
head on
know.
straight. I wish that I was thinking like that when I was her age, but unfortunately I was not. And anyways, so but luckily, gratefully by the grace of God, I finally got it together at my old age, but hey, I'm still here and I'm still popping, girl. So it is what it is. And I'm still pulling, so nah.
How do you feel like men after that?
Like
Like,
what?
how do you feel like dating or like I guess talking to other men after you went through all that? Because honestly, I feel like ever since like I went through all this stuff that I did, like it's kind of hard for me to like for a man to like get my actual attention.
Yeah,
Like I
same.
wouldn't just give like my time to just anybody. Like I'm so picky. I feel like I'm so picky with like guys now. Like if I feel like you're wasting my time or just like one little thing that you do, like I'm not talking to you. Like
Yeah.
I don't want to do none of that. And I feel like that's a lot. And I feel like mostly my trust with men are just not it anymore. Like I don't trust anything a man says.
Yeah.
That's just me though. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel bad for my. Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna say I feel bad for my next man because whenever, like, I feel like I'll get another relationship once I'm like fully healed. You know, because if I go and get into another relationship right now, like, I'm just bringing all that trauma with me. I probably won't trust my new man. I probably won't like believe him. Like, I'll probably be like, "Where you at? What are you doing?" Like all the time,
I'm not
and I
gonna
don't want to
lie,
do
I
that.
don't, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So I do not feel like that. Like I'm, or maybe it's just because the way I am. Like I will give somebody the benefit of the doubt and, just trust them. Because I feel like if I'm being right with you, why would you be wrong with me? I always try to like think like that. Like if I'm
Yeah.
not doing it to them, why would they do it to me? Now, if I find out, which they better hope I don't, because baby,
Or it's over.
little Iris is still inside of me.
No, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm not like fully healed yet.
Yeah.
I don't think I am because I find no interest.
Well, maybe it's just too because you just need you. Maybe God has other stuff in store for you, like career wise,
Yeah,
and that's what I think with me, because you know it's already been. Well, I mean, we were still talking this year, but ever since I found out about the girl, like I told y'all, like I really just kind of like was like, like you're done. But even so, like I was still like open to meeting other people. And
yeah,
I didn't meet nobody. Like nobody catches my interest. Like I was just like, I'm not dealing with nobody. I'm just not.
yeah,
I'm tired. Like I'm not dealing with nobody. The only person I'm dealing with is myself. So I'm gonna focus on me, get myself right, and who knows if it's meant to be, then God will put somebody in my path.
yeah. That's how I feel too.
Yeah, never stay because of the kids. Like
Yeah,
just, it's
never.
not. Yeah, because you're gonna do more harm than you are.
And you have to think about the kid too. Like, do you want him? Especially if they're older, like they notice a lot of stuff. So it's like, would you want your kid to notice all of that? Like how
Yeah.
his dad treats his mom. Like you wouldn't want to put that as an example of how he should be whenever like he's older and stuff like that, you know?
Mhm.
So if you know it's toxic, if your partner hits you like in front of your kids or anything, you need to leave like immediately. Like immediately.
And also, like, you don't want your kids to feel that it's okay to
Yeah.
get treated bad. That's another thing too that you have to think about. And I that's another thing, like as I started seeing the girls getting bigger, and I was like, I don't want them feeling like they have to put up with this treatment. But I'm not gonna lie, like I've struggled with my girls. I feel like I've been struggling with them lately, like with, I don't know if it's just because they're teenagers, because this is my first time being a mom to teenage daughters. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the heck? Like, y'all got me messed up. So I don't know if it's because they're teenagers or
Maybe.
because
Yeah.
of the whole separation, and they know like this time we're just not going back.
Yeah, because I feel like that does affect kids a lot.
Yeah, because I know that one of my kids went through like, I want to say like a little period where she was getting depressed because of the whole situation. Um, and it's just a lot for kids. So I don't know. My biggest advice to you is, if you don't have kids, don't have none until you're really
You're
sure about the
married.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
check their credit, check their background, check their family, check everything, girl, everything. Check with the exes, find out why they broke up. Just do it
Yeah.
all. Just do it all, because you don't want to be dealing with no mess.
My biggest advice is to just move on. Eventually, if you're still stuck on there, like on them, eventually you'll get tired of it. Like you'll know, trust me. Like once you know, you know, like you'll know you'll be tired. Um, and when you do get tired, just move on. Um, go to the gym. I always say that. I don't know. I just love going to. I feel like the gym is so like,
Soothing,
yeah, like just go to the
relaxing.
gym, work on your body, work on your mental health, read a book, write in your journal, go do your nails, go do your
Oh
toes.
yeah.
Just, something that makes you feel better. Go do
Get a
your lashes.
massage.
Like get all cute, get all pretty, go to dinner with your friends. Don't just sit there and let the days go by and you be sad and like, depressed and crying, which is not a bad thing for like a day or two, especially if you're been with that person for so long. But don't stay stuck there because that's not a good place to be. Just be sad all the time and just
Hmm.
stuck in one spot and you're feeling like, oh my god, like I just lost the love of my life, I guess, at that moment. But yeah, that's my biggest advice. Just move on, especially if you don't have kids. Like, I feel like it's way easier to move on when you don't have kids with somebody because obviously once you break up and move on, like you'll never talk to them again or like see them. But when you do have kids, it's kind of more different because at the end of the day, they're gonna be in your life regardless. So it is a little bit harder to move on when
Hmm.
you have kids.
It is. It's really
But
hard.
if that's the case, then I guess just end on good terms. Try to co-parent, be as healthy as you can within y'all's relationship. For the kid, because like I said, they do see that, and you know,
It does affect them.
yeah, it does affect them a lot. So yeah, that's just my advice.
It's real. Like, God is real. And I would say, like, build a relationship with God, and He will give you the strength to not go back and to move on and to understand why things happen the way they happen. He will give you that closure that you need. Um, I do feel like I was really hurting bad, until one day, like and this is so crazy because God will find a way to give you the message when
Yeah,
you really seek the answers.
yeah,
So I was really upset, and I was crying to my daughter, and she's, a little girl. And she told me, she said, "You know what, mom?" She said, "I understand that you feel sad and you feel hurt, but about my dad, but I feel like God doesn't bring y'all back together because you are telling God that you're having problems with him, and that you want God to help you with him, and so that y'all can be together, or maybe like get along, but you're not asking God to get to know Him. So the Lord wants you need to get to know the Lord. That's who you need to get to know. Like, not my dad. Like, you don't need to get my dad to love you or care about you. You need to get right with the Lord. That's who you need to get to know. And then God will help you feel better. And that was so crazy and so deep. And that's not how she told me. The way she told me was like a whole adult who knew her stuff. Like, she knew what she was talking about. And in that very moment, and guys, I've always read my Bible throughout my life, not like the Bible, just verses, little verses. But in that moment, she was like, you need to read your Bible and get to know God, get to know who God is, and love God, so you won't feel sad anymore. And maybe then maybe God will answer your prayer, or He will make you feel better. And then I was like, you know what, you're right, I'm gonna read my Bible. I never really just sat there and read my Bible. And I don't know why. I was I don't know what had came out on the TV. It was something about Proverbs, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start my Bible reading. I'm gonna read the book of Proverbs. That's gonna be the first book. I've already read a lot of books in the Bible. Um, so I read the book of Proverbs, and it's so crazy because when I started reading it, I was like, this is why my marriage did not work out. This is why nothing worked out with my ex, because of this, and this, on both parts, on both parts. So it was just like an eye opener, and it was closure, and it just gave me like peace. I cannot explain it to y'all, that I was just like, oh my God, because we did not have the Lord in our marriage, in our relationship. And that's just the truth. Like, we both believed in God, but we didn't really sit there and read the Bible and try to get to know God and invite God into our home to, bless us and guide us, and protect us and direct us. We were more fixated on the world. So I do feel like that is another thing that can help you, that I mean, not that can help you, that will help you, is finding a relationship with God, getting right with God. And I am not perfect. I am by no means like this holy Christian woman. Like, I'm not. I am just getting in my Bible. I'm still very new to this. I'm a baby to this. But the more I get to know God, and the more I get to see His power, and the more I get to see what He's doing for me and what it is to have a life closer to Him, the more it's like I want to get to know more about the Word and God, and just focus on that rather than focus on like a heartache or a relationship with some human that's not gonna save me or my soul. Emotions are just they're like purposeless. They're just like there. I feel like they're there, and you shouldn't be controlled by them, because they really don't do anything for you but make you feel things that are just all in your mind. It's like all in your mind. I feel like that's deep.
That is deep.
So your best bet is just to focus on your discipline, acting out on discipline and not emotions. I hope I'm making sense.
You are making sense.
These podcasts are like therapy.
Yeah, kinda. We're just, yeah, kind of like therapy.
Yeah,
We should
you.
go to a therapist. I look you want to go to a therapist.
I do too.
Hey, that'd be better.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like we both like
We would
probably
have
have
to pay if we want to see a good therapist
yeah.
because I don't have the insurance no more since I'm not working, and I don't have Medicaid because I don't qualify.
I
So
don't have
you just like gave me a whole idea. Like I now want to go see a therapist like tomorrow. Are they
tomorrow.
open on Saturdays? I'm
No, but
being
I
dead
really
ass.
do. I think you told me before to go see a therapist.
Yeah, because I,
She's like, yeah.
girl, I literally got a degree in behavioral health, and I know how important it is. Honestly, I feel like everyone needs therapy. Everyone needs therapy. Even the therapists need therapy from their patients
Yeah.
because it's traumatizing having
Sit there and listen.
to all these people and try to
Help
help
them.
them fix their life and put it in perspective. So,
I'm gonna go to BetterHelp. Imagine we get hey
yeah.
guys, so y'all
This
need to go
video is sponsored by
find
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
You know what though, guys? I actually did the little survey for BetterHelp.
Me
Is
too.
BetterHelp? Girl, you're lying.
I
And
try to
they
sign up and find a therapist.
me too. Actually, they signed me up with one. They matched me up with one.
Really? I never
Yeah, but
like
she
pulled through
didn't
with
give me
it.
a good vibe because I can read people. I have the six. Oh my god, y'all. So this is a whole nother video, but I have the sixth sense and I can read you through that camera. So I know who's full of shit and who's not. And this lady, she did not look like she was gonna help me. So I was like, rematch me. But I did want to try BetterHelp because I heard they're really good.
Yeah, I did try it, but I never like actually got a
And if you
therapist.
tell them you don't have insurance, you get a discount. Oh my god, am I literally promoting them?
No promotion here.
No promotion here. We're not even gonna pay for this, okay?
Yeah.
But BetterHelp, if you want to sponsor us, send me an email.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, that is all for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you are enjoying our
Little podcast.
podcast because we do plan on going full force with this. It is just going to get juicier and juicier. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and look for the what is it? Look for the playlist. We made a playlist specifically for this series, the podcast series, Life Outside of Social Media. We named our podcast Life Outside of Social Media. God actually gave me that name. So I know this will be fruitful. And we
Comment below if you have any topics you probably want us to talk
yeah,
about.
did you want us to talk about or hear about or any story times? Because this is just we're literally gonna get into a lot of stuff. Like
Yeah. I feel like we gave y'all a little glimpse.
yeah, yeah. Let us know how we're doing because we also like to hear back from y'all. Since we
Yes.
put this content out for y'all's enjoyment, for y'all's satisfaction, and for y'all to benefit from it. Hopefully, it makes you feel better. Hopefully, it makes you feel like you're not alone. You're not the only one.
Hopefully they got some good advice from this video.
Yeah, because when I love watching podcasts. Like I watch Cheeky's podcast and I watch the what is I forgot what is that podcast. I don't know what it's called, but it's by these girls, Giselle and Sarah. I love them.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah, I
so
love
funny.
watching their podcasts because they're funny. And it's like I like watching different podcasts.
Yeah.
They give me different feelings. They all do
Yeah, they
something
have
for
like
me.
there's different type of podcasts. Like some is like the interview ones, like Alanized. Other ones are just like talking shit.
I don't really watch Alanize, but I do watch I do listen to the Chiquis podcast and I do listen to Sarah and Giselle's podcast because I can relate to them because I was like that when I was young. Like, you know, I worked in a club before and just, you know, all, Well, that'll be another video, but all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But anyways, and then I also watch, what's the other podcast? Well, I watch The Wizard Liz because I love her.
I feel like hers is not like a podcast though. It's
Yeah,
more
hers is.
like inspirational videos.
Yeah, but I still like watching them when I'm,
Yeah, I love
especially when I'm
watching
feeling
her.
down. I just put on one of her videos and I'm like, oh no, girl, get the
Yeah,
fuck
I
up.
anyone who's watching this video, I recommend y'all watching her videos.
Hmm.
She really gives out really, really good advice.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I
And
love.
I watched
You
Leah.
seen how she got cheated on and she's pregnant?
It's so sad.
That shows you enough, cause that girl, she
She's
don't play.
beautiful,
She don't
yeah.
play. Like her priorities are straight. Her standards are like high. Like the way she talks, like the way she carries herself
She's a
is like
boss.
yes. And the fact that that man cheated on her just shows you that man ain't shit. And
That's
she's
true.
pregnant at that. Like that's so sad.
Yeah. Oh, Leah Alexander. That's what I was gonna say. Sorry.
I don't watch anybody else's podcast. I just watch Louis. If you know Louis, I watch his podcast.
I watch Leah Alexander. I like her. She's cool. I think she reminds me of me. Like she's real chill and she wants to be like very like demure, but then she comes out with cuss words and that's how I be wanting to be so demure, but girl, I be like, fuck. So, but no, and I am, I'm getting closer to God, so I do want to stop cussing and talking like that because that's not appropriate. And that's not even a joke. That's just like me being serious. Um, guys, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something because of anything, of any specific reason, of how you look, what you do, what you've done, how old you are, just absolutely nothing. Don't let nobody put their limitations on you because I've had that happen to me before and I will not allow that. That's something I've never allowed. Like, do not allow someone to put their limitations on you. You can do whatever you want to do if you do it. If you do it, then you're gonna do it. It doesn't matter. But if you don't do it, then that's just you putting limitations on yourself or letting them put limitations on you that are really their own limitations. So you don't have to carry with nobody's baggage. So girl, get it together.
Get it together and don't go back.
Don't go back to that man, girl. Leave his ass like right now. As soon as you stop watching this video, call him and tell him it's over with. You don't like him or his mom.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So that is all for this video.
Hope you guys enjoyed watching this little chit chat video with this.
Hmm.
Y'all know a little couple secrets of us now. I never posted that on TikTok,
I
so
never posted that on
y'all
TikTok either.
know a little
Wait,
secret
have
from
I
me.
ever posted? I don't post my person. Do you feel like I post my personal life on TikTok?
No, you just post like skits and stuff, like funny stuff.
Yeah, I don't
I
really.
never post stuff like about me crashing out. Like, I mean, only that one time we had beef.
Yeah, but but you know that
Oh, should I be our next podcast, guys?
should that be our next podcast? The what really went down, the whole beef with Aubrey and stuff and Pamela.
It's gonna get messy. No, I'm just playing.
Messy.
Messy boots. Who said that?
Um,
I heard it somewhere. Oh, I heard it from Baddies. I think you watched
you know what Nathan told me one time when they got into it. He was like, "Mom, I don't know who Pamela thinks she
that.
is. She thinks she's from Baddies Club." Like
I'm dead. I used to literally tell him to watch it with me, but he never did.
I was like, "What? Did it stop recording?"
No, still recording.
Yeah, so he told me that, but um they're so funny. Like Pamela be thinking she's from Baddies Club. She's from
Girl, no, I don't. I don't even know why he said that.
It's okay because I used to watch what's that show called?
BGC? Bad Girls Club?
No.
Oh.
I will and I would watch Cartel Crew.
Oh, I don't know
And
what
I
that
thought I
is.
was friends with Stephanie.
I don't know what that is.
You know what that is? Oh my god. Like I like watching that. The girls on there, they're so pretty. They're beautiful. They're baddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now I'm watching Love Island USA.
And I watch that occasionally, like not all the time. I watch Jenny and Georgia.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Aaliyah put me onto that, my 14-year-old. She said that I remind her of the mom, Georgia, and that Aubrey reminds her of Ginny,
Which is the daughter?
the daughter.
I never watched
I
it.
was like, and once I seen the whole all like, I've already seen all 3 seasons. I was like, this little witch, this little witch, because she kind of does. I kind of do see. I could kind of see why she would feel that way. But Georgia is one big. Georgia's a baddie. Like she's very like sneaky, very intelligent.
Who's that? The mom?
Yeah,
I've never
she
seen it. It's on
finds a
Netflix,
way.
right?
She's finds a way. She's a little con artist.
I think it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
I think I've seen like the thing, but I never like watched it. I'm gonna watch it now.
that's good. Um. Anyways, guys, well,
You got this far into the video, drop a heart.
a bow.
Oh yeah, drop a pink bow.
Drop a pink bowl. You know what we should start doing? We should start doing a giveaway, like
Yeah.
every week,
Like what?
$100 giveaway.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, we can go halvesies, 50 and 50.
Yeah. Some people really out there need that.
Yeah, we can do a giveaway for every like, cause we're gonna be posting Pamela and me together. I'll be doing some by myself. We're gonna be posting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are the days that we're posting together. Um, so we should do like every Sunday pick one winner to win $100. We could just like put it through Cash App, right? Or Zelle.
Cash App, cause Zelle is with a number.
Oh yeah, so we'll just do Cash App. Um, let us know y'all's thoughts. We're new to this, so but we're true to this, so
Comment y'all favorite part of the video,
yeah. Comment your favorite
or
part of the
just
video.
comment whatever you want to comment.
Whatever you do, don't talk mess about me, cause it's gonna hurt my feelings. I'm
I
gonna
don't care if you
yeah, but you can't call me ugly. Mm. So all right, guys, that's all for this video. We'll see you on the next one. For help, if you want, reach out to
talk.
us.
No, literally though.
Okay,
Bye guys.
bye.